Hello everybody, Ministorm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we built out our southern passenger rail line all the way over to Dodge City, which wasn't what my original intention was, but it just kind of made sense. So, got that done, and this is the train pulling into Dodge City now. So we're picking up a bunch of passengers. Yep, 54. It does appear to be making a profit, so that's good. We got that upgraded to TGVs. Hopefully they will provide the speed that I'm looking for. And yeah, we also went over and looked at some things on the East Central Freight Hub to add some additional trains, because looks like we have enough material sitting in the hub to for the trains to handle, so it should be fine. Switched over the air route to cargo 747s, and we'll see how that plays out. See if they can keep up with what is available for supply and still make similar profit levels to what we were making before with the DC-10s and Antonovs. So we'll see how that goes. So for today, one of the first things I want to try and do is get the passenger connection from Central City to Victor set up. And what I'm probably going to do is extend the tram route down there. That's what I'm thinking we're going to do. Putting in another one of these cable cars might work, but I want to make sure that these cable cars are actually going to, do what I need them to do. Because right now, we're not moving very many passengers, and it's costing us a ton. I mean, I could reduce the number of cars on it, which would probably help with that, but I like to see what we get, Might need to rework that in the future. But I think that this is going to be tram. So we're going to modify Central City here a little bit. And we're going to basically make this one big tram loop between these two cities. And then, well, for passengers, we're going to go train out of Victor heading north. So that'll be the plan there. All right, so let's go ahead and get to work. Now, one of the things I want to do here first is get some of this road. I'd like to do that straight as possible. Yeah, there you go. It might be good to divert the tram kind of around this northern edge. Rather than have it come through here. There are a lot of passengers sitting there. There are a lot of passengers sitting there. All right. Well, What we're going to do, pause it here. I'm going to delete that station, and we're going to move it. We're going to move it over here. And it did actually pick that up. Well, nice. Now all those people are gonna just walk over there now. Okay. Now, the train goes, or the tram goes in this direction. What I want to do is probably come here and head down and into Victor, do a loop through Victor, and then come back up to here, potentially. All right, but we got a lot of elevation to change here. So let's start figuring it out. Now, because this is going to be a road that's going to be connecting two cities, I would like it to be a large street with a bus lane. Alone in the bridges. And how long would it take to get all the way down there? Just straight shot. I mean, that would work, but I don't think that's what we're gonna do. Issue? I think what we might need to do is helix it. And then bring it out down here. Let's see how that works. Let's get as aggressive a drop as we can. Because I do need this to be relatively compact. And then we can come out there. And I think that makes more sense. Would I want to fill it or use a bridge of some description? That actually doesn't look too bad. You know what? I kind of like that. Let's do it. All right, good. All right, and then what we'll need is a system to come up the hill. Let's see, when we do the same, I think it might make sense. We'll need to kind of come into the mountain a little bit. concern is they're gonna bump into that one. Looks like we're clear. Ooh. Oh, no, we're colliding. Okay, well. Let's bring it a little bit further back into the mountain. Not like we don't have room. All right, that's... Oh, that should have been the other bridge type. Hold on. Or entrance type. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And then... got a lot of distance to cover. We are coming up as aggressive as possible. That's a pretty nice spiral. All right. And then we can actually come up to grade there. All right. No, let's actually upgrade that whole road. Can I do that a bit cleaner? Maybe. Let's see. We need to back that up just a little bit more. It'd be better if I could bring it directly in. It wants to do that. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. All right. So, that'll do. All right, so how is this going to work? Actually, what I probably want to do is I want to remove the tram track there. I'd like to bring the tram through here. upgrade that road. Now I need to get that connected there to here. All right, I think that'll work. Okay. So now we just need to make sure that we have a cohesive... Cohesive? Yes. Loop. Make sure that we have a contiguous track. Yes, we do. That is interesting. All right. So, if we want new stops, what we're going to want is we're going to be coming out of that stop, right, and heading down here. And our first stop in town is going to be there? Yeah, there. And then we'll have a stop here. Here's the thing. There's a bit that isn't kind of covered there. I wonder... And we don't need the tram track there or the bus lane. And actually, I want to remove the bus lane. You don't need a bus lane on these roads yet. There we go. Okay. That improve its catchment a little bit. Here's where I think what we might actually want to do. I'll let a look at it. Is change the route of the track to there, so that I can put a stop right there. Yes. So these two are going to be very close together, but that's all right. Okay, so Graham Central City, manage the line. All right, so Jefferson Street, we're going to add a station. Williams Street, Broadway Street, Woodland Street, 9th, and then 1st, and then on to 8th. On the Stram Central City / Victor. And if I could spell it right, there we go. Or actually, let's use the right convention that I've used before. There we go. For that type of tram. All right. And we're probably going to need to double, if not even more than double. All right. Clone all the vehicles. And actually, let's add... let's add 2 more. Actually, the easier way to do that is just select 2 of those guys and clone it. All right, there we go. Yeah, if a lot of these guys could head into Victor, that would be best. I think most of them are. You only do 38. We're gonna need some faster trams. Hopefully we'll get something soonish. All right. So far, so good. Okay, and I think with that, now that all the cities along that route are now connected, Temecula, to Creed, to Pitkin, Central City and Victor, Ore, and even Dodge City. You see one thing, let me just check my these guys here. They are starting to run foolish and make some good money. So let's go ahead and manage vehicles. Let's throw a third train on the line and see how that does. Where was that? There it is. All right, and then let's take a look at the... They're making 65 million. It's making even more money. That's good. And those routes here that we modified, the Almonte food, you're making good money. The East Central Lumber. You're carrying 1 set of tools. Really? And there's no lumber waiting here. There are logs, and we're dropping off a whole bunch of logs. It's probably just the logs aren't coming through fast enough. Alright, you're grabbing 60 of those logs and 60 iron ore. That's perfect. Alright, that's good, that's good. I think we're going to start planning the next freight area, and the next freight area is going to be down here. DC-10 Swissair. Okay. Class 1031 Lufthansa Airport Express. And a bunch of wagons. And the ICE-1. Okay. Alright, so... any freight hub that we build down here is going to also need to include an airfield. And I want to connect it to a somewhat centrally located... This is going to be a fairly large hub because I think it's going to be including pretty much everything that's up on this plateau. So that construction materials plant and all of this. I may even want to try and get that coal mine in here. All this, that steel mill, coffee farm, marble mine, machines factory, coffee refinery. So there's the coffee farm, there's the coffee refinery. The actual beans will need to get taken up there. So we won't be able to do anything with the beans, but at least we can move the coffee itself. We'll definitely be able to get that steel mill going. There's plenty of ore in the system. We're gonna need some logs for the paper mill. We got logs. We might need more logs. We should have another forest around here somewhere. Do we? Let's see. Erie Forest over there. Ooh. Yeah, that's not that helpful, actually. Now, for my own kind of personal restrictions, as far as like forestry, I'm only going to build... Oh, there's a forest. Fort Collins Forest. Okay. I'm saying that I'm only going to build that where there's actually pre-existing trees, so only down at this level, which is going to make things complicated. Well, of course. That's the point. Alright, so I think the best central location is going to be here at RA. Because I can get a big freight hub here. I might have to modify this road. Big freight hub, which is perfectly fine. We'll just kind of take the road kind of up here and then bring it over. And then we have lots of space for an airfield. Or we can even do the hub here. Or do the hub kind of here. And make building a little bit more complicated because this is somewhat hilly terrain. Then I can borrow the corridor that this passenger train uses, although it wouldn't be that convenient. Though I could build a freight hub here. Would it be close enough to get into catchment of the marble mine? There is a question. Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's do it. Streets. We're going to want country road. Small country road for now. So we can actually build it close enough we can get that connected here. And we want to bring that over. Let's use... Yeah, let's use like that. And we want... Oh. Actually, get rid of it. Can we do that bridge a little bit smaller? We can. With the same design. Okay. Now, if I put in a freight station. Where's the freight station? Freight station. With all of our 8 stuff at our maximum speed. It will be in catchment. All right, excellent. Now, I just need orientation. And then what we just need to do is make sure that we get our airfield in catchment of that. Okay, it's going to make lines coming out of this end a little bit complicated. But if we can actually bring them down the hill, we might be able to send them underneath passenger line and then have them come back up. That might work. Maybe. We'll see. Length of this station might then necessarily be a bit less. Let's at least get these guys in. Alright, yeah, that's where we're gonna have to kind of limit that there. Tracks. Doesn't matter. We'll just put in the standard high-speed tracks. Because I'm not really that concerned about, you know, speed inside the station. There we go. Okay. Now, where will we put the airfield? There's going to be the question. I want the, Type 2 extra? I don't know what that means. Is that like a slightly shorter runway? Let's see. No, we can't put it over there, so it'll have to be over here somewhere. And if we want to put in a second runway, we might have to modify that road a little bit, which is no big deal. Alright. So what we'll need to do is need to modify this to add cargo buildings. Large side building. Oh, it's not going to let me put that there, is it? Right. What I might need to do is get rid of some of those platforms. It's not ideal, but I think I can make it work. Well, actually, I don't need it to be through. Like, let's say I put it on this end. Right? Then I can put in the tracks back. Right? And then we just won't have through traffic here. I mean, we're not using them as through lines anyway, but then these will only be able to go one direction. Which means that I would have to have my depot attached on this side. Which is also fine. That's also perfectly fine. Oh, and we're getting a bit long here. So, let me at least get this airfield dropped in. And then we'll probably call it a day there. And then we'll start building out track and figuring out where everything is going to go next episode. So now let's go ahead and get you in there. We're going to figure out where that road is going to go eventually, but I really do need this to be, let me just... Yeah. I have to be like... like there. And that doesn't reach catchment. Uh-oh. Really? Okay. Well, let's try that again. There we are. That'll be fine. As long as they can talk to each other, that works. And just for cosmetic purposes, let's attach that road. There we go. And I could demolish those and move them down here if I had to, but we're fine. Actually, let me also smooth that out a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stop here for today, and then we're gonna start building in this freight network starting next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.